Have you ever tried picking a toothpaste at the store and ended up feeling like you're solving a life or death decision? There are like 15 different kinds. Whitening, cavity protection, minty fresh, extra minty, for people who want their breath to smell like they just ate a glacier. You just end up grabbing the one with the shiniest packaging because why not? It's like you've been in this toothpaste aisle so long, you've forgotten what you were even doing there in the first place. Sound familiar? It's called the paradox of choice. And yes, it sounds unbelievable, but having more options can actually make us less happy. Weird, right? But this is exactly what psychologist Dr. Barry Schwartz explores in his book, The Paradox of Choice. He explains that while we think more choices mean more freedom, they often lead to confusion, frustration, and regret. Take dating apps, for example. You're scrolling through endless profiles. One loves hiking, another has a dog named Pickles, and then there's that person with the live, laugh, love bio. The more you scroll, the harder it gets to decide. By the end, you're so overwhelmed you're swiping left on everyone, even the one person who might have been your soulmate. Just because their profile picture was taken in a bathroom mirror, not a big deal, right? But when decision fatigue kicks in, even tiny things feel like red flags. The more choices we have, the more mental energy it takes to make a decision. And this leads to something called decision fatigue. Basically, after making several decisions, your brain starts to get tired. It's drained. Suddenly, you're standing in the grocery store wondering why you care so much about whether your peanut butter is smooth or extra smooth. Here's the kicker. This constant overload doesn't just leave you feeling drained. It actually triggers your brain's fight-or-flight response. You start reacting impulsively, snapping at people, or making rash decisions you wouldn't normally make. This stress can even affect your hormone levels, like cortisol, which can disrupt sleep, lower your patience, and even impact relationships by making you less emotionally available. This isn't just about toothpaste or dating apps. Successful people know the value of simplifying choices, too. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He famously wore the same black turtleneck and jeans every day. Why? To eliminate unnecessary decisions. By automating what to wear, he saved his mental energy for the big, impactful choices that actually mattered. Barack Obama also talked about limiting his wardrobe for the same reason. Simplifying small, everyday decisions frees up your brain power for more meaningful work. So how do we avoid the paradox of choice and keep our brains from short-circuiting? Here are a few practical tips to simplify your decision-making. Limit your options. Give yourself boundaries. Whether it's picking toothpaste, deciding on dinner, or choosing a Netflix show, narrow it down to 3 choices, max. It's way easier to pick between 3 than 30. Give yourself a deadline, sort of. Instead of endlessly scrolling, decide to pick something after a reasonable amount of time. For example, if you've scrolled through 10 Netflix options, just pick one and commit. Trust your gut instead of searching for the perfect choice. Simplify where you can. Automate decisions that don't matter. Pick one brand of toothpaste and stick with it. Plan meals in advance. Save your energy for the big stuff. Practice gratitude. Once you make a decision, focus on what's good about it instead of what you might be missing. Remember, there's no such thing as a perfect choice, just a good enough one. And remember, simplifying your choices doesn't just save time. It also protects your energy, reduces stress, and might even help you sleep better at night. So, next time you're stuck in the toothpaste aisle or endlessly swiping on a dating app, take a deep breath, pick something, and move on. Your brain will thank you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for more content.